Hello again. Here we go. Hopefully we can wrap this chapter 6 up in this video. We'll see. It's going to be tough, but we'll shoot for 10 minutes here. On this page, we're on page 15 in your notes, and they begin by wanting to get you through a couple more applications here with sales tax and then commission after this. And to start with, we need to understand this, that to find the sales tax of something, what you do is you take the price that you paid for times a certain percentage rate. I think it's around 9% in Kansas. I don't know exactly what it is right now. You find that sales tax. That's what that formula right there is telling you. You take the sales tax is found by the purchase price times a certain, that's a percent rate. All right, and then the total price is whatever that purchase price was plus that sales tax that you just found. You add that on to the purchase price. Okay, so this is again a very nice real life application of percentages that you deal with daily, whether you know it or not. And let's look at a couple of examples on how you might solve a problem where this is happening now. Now this would be nice, 6%. That's a pretty nice cheap tax rate compared to what we have in Kansas, I think. But let's look at how we would solve this. It says how much tax is charged on the purchase of 4 inflatable rafts at $89.99 each. What is the total price? So you've got two questions going on here. And to find the question, sort of, you have to do 2 steps. To find the answer to this, you're going to have to find the tax on this. And we saw on the previous slide that the tax is equal to the price, not equal, that should be times price times the tax rate. Okay, so in this particular question, the tax, now notice in this question we have 4 inflatable rafts at $89.99 each. So we're going to have to figure out the tax on that, and you're going to have to pay the tax on all 4 of those things. So they're not going to let you just pay tax on one of them. They're going to make you pay it on all of it. And 6%, remember the decimal form of 6% is 0.06. Make sure you get that 0 in there because that will drastically change the amount of money that you would have to pay here. So if you put all that in your calculator, you just put it straight through, the tax that you pay, I got 21.597. Let's just round it off to $21.60. So there's your sales tax. And that is the answer to the first question here where it says how much tax is charged. All right, so there's your tax right there, $21.60. But then it says what is the total price? So the total price is going to be equal to the purchase price, which is 4 times $89.99. You could figure that out if you want to, or you can just put it all in there. So that's the listed price. Let me call that the total price. That's better. The total price, the original price plus the tax, which is $21.60. Okay, so you have again the price is 4 for $89.99 plus the amount of tax you pay, and if you punch all that in your calculator, I believe it comes out to be $381.56. So there is. Again, a nice application, probably something you understand because it happens every time you go to the store, but you have to deal with that. Okay, now here's another interesting question. Take a look at this one. The sales tax on a portable navigation system is $59.94. Now notice what they gave you here. They gave you the sales tax. You see that? They gave you the sales tax, and then they also gave you the sales tax rate is 6%. Okay, so let's go back at what we know from a couple pages ago. Again, we know that the sales tax is equal to the price times the rate. Okay, well, why is that valuable for me? It says find the purchase price. Okay, so my goal was to figure out, well, what was the price of that if I paid $59.94 at a rate of 6%. Okay, so if I know that the tax is equal to the rate, the price times the rate, I know that the tax is right here. $59.94. Okay, so I know that the tax is $59.94 I know that that's equal to the price. Okay, let's just call the price P, original price, times the rate is 6%, 0.06. Okay, divide that. All we're going to do now is we're just doing a little algebra here that we learned early in the year. All we're trying to do now is isolate P. Okay, and we do that by dividing that out. We divide this out here. All right, 59.94 divided by 0.06 is $999. And that is the answer. $999, that was the original purchase price before tax. Now here's the cool thing about this problem. If you're like, I'm not sure if that's right, look how easy this would be to check. If the original price was $999, all right, if the sales tax rate is 6%, 0.06, if we multiply those two things together, do that, multiply 999 times 0.06 and see if you get 59.94, which was the tax that they gave us here in the question. Right there. And you'll see that it is. And there you've checked your answer. Nice and simple for you. All right. I'm going to move right along here, try to wrap this up. They do have commission rate questions. I didn't put any in the notes, but they're so similar to finding sales tax and things. I think if you just jump into my math lab, you should be able to work your way through that. To find the commission of something, you have to take the commission rate, which is a percentage, and multiply that times the sale amount there. So I think I am going to stop here because I know the simple interest, it's just going to push this video a little bit over, so this will be a shorter video and the next one will be a shorter video too, and then we'll be done, yay, with chapter 6. So we'll talk to you soon.